Welcome in, Renegades. Okay, so we are here live. I just need to make sure my audio. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Okay. So I have a few things we want to talk about today. First, I just want to say, we made it this far, guys. We have survived the worst bear market in history and then the worst bull market in history. But if we know one thing, it's that run CKB, baby. Is that CKB is one of the most legit up and coming cryptos. It has a lot of support overseas. They're starting to make waves here in the United States. Hopefully, we see some kind of Coinbase listing in the future or Kraken listing. Get some American support, Binance US, stuff like that. Hopefully, that's in the cards. Just hoping that isn't something I've seen. But today I do want to talk about something on CKB, a little interesting, and then we're going to go into my price analysis. Today I thought I'd just talk to you guys, give you a little bit of hopium, talk about some interesting news going on in the ecosystem. Right now there is an integration going live with a grant proposal. This is going to be the integration for Rosenbridge if it is, approved. And they are requesting to fund Rosenbridge. It will be completed by Q4, hopefully of 2026. Now, Rosenbridge is a bi-directional cross-chain decentralized asset bridge with a modern design and a new security model. Let's see. The protocol relies on a proof of event scheme using 2 layers of redundant incentivized security roles known as watchers and guards. The design manages the security risks that have plagued previous bridges and provides a seamless experience for transferring assets across multiple blockchain networks. So this is very interesting. This is going to be a big development on CKB. There is a company called Sonami that is part of this Rosenbridge development team. So, and then they have Jordan Mack as a assisting developer. So they have Froy. He's a developer who got his start in the Nervos ecosystem in 2023. He will lead the development effort tasked with making all critical development decisions, contributing all necessary code, and ensuring that the integration code base is up to date at all times. So Alive is a full stack blockchain developer who previously worked with CKB EcoFund and now has worked on many Nervos ecosystem projects, including Stable++, SSRI, CCC, and the awesome CKB AI Resource Hub and CK Boost. Then Jordan Mack, of course. So this is the first decentralized bridge on Nervos. Rosenbridge will be the first bridge connected to Nervos CKB that has achieved full decentralization. This aligns with the core values of Nervos Network to provide resilient, permissionless, and censorship-resistant options for users. Bidirectional asset transfer. Rosenbridge is a bidirectional bridge that enables assets from remote chains to flow to Nervos, but it also allows Nervos assets to flow to connected destination change, something which is not currently possible. This means assets like CKB, ICKB, and CO will be tradable on destination change in markets such as Uniswap, creating additional demand. So this is good DeFi, for the CKB ecosystem. Rosenbridge security model employs 2 layers of incentivized security roles, watchers and guards. Ensuring redundant protection, watchers operate under a permissionless staking mechanism, while guards form a federated set. They work independently with overlapping responsibilities to provide an additional layer of protection, safeguarding the integrity of cross-chain transfers while earning income through bridge fees. So this is very exciting, CKB. We look for things like this to gauge the next, movement of a crypto. And it's very important that we constantly see these developments. And this is why I like the CKB Eco Fund, because it's going to, fund projects like this, because developers come to blockchains because they want to make something cool, but they're going to have to be able to fund that cool thing and, maybe make some money, make some cool stuff. But this is absolutely necessary sorry, for the future of CKB and crypto. I love this kind of stuff. So I think that's about all the big stuff we're going to be talking about here. They're going to go through each milestone. The first milestone is the smallest one, then the second one and the third one are equal at 25K. So they kind of have to prove themselves. This is going to be really cool. I'm excited to see what Jordan Mack, brings to the table. But it looks like this guy Froy is bringing the heat to CKB, guys. So I want to talk a little bit about CKB in its truest form. Right now, guys, we're going to make it. Like, I'm just going to tell you right now, if you've been in here for a long time, if you're dollar cost averaging at these prices, so let's just say I know people that are pretty high up there on the chain of things in crypto. And when they're trying to buy my CKB from me, literally trying to buy the CKB that I make and that I buy and that I at these prices, they're like, dude, if you want to sell CKB, don't sell it on an exchange, sell it to us peer to peer, please. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to sell it at these prices. Like, I do have funds that I need to pay, but I just kind of pay that out of pocket most of the time. So this Rosenbridge is going to be awesome. The quantum resistant aspect. So I had a meeting with an ex-Definity Foundation member who is very interested in quantum resistance and, quantum computing, actually writing papers and very smart, above my pay grade. I'm really lucky to be friends with these people. But she is a very interesting person. And when it comes to quantum resistance, super smart people are going to be flocking to this. There's a lot of papers coming out on quantum resistance and quantum computing that are going to start to get the really smart people in the world involved. And that means that's putting our tokens directly at risk. So whenever the smart people get involved, there's going to be a supervillain version of that, right? So that's what's going to happen with quantum resistance. I do want to tell you guys that they have the only quantum resistant wallet on a layer 1 like CKB. Now, we've seen other chains try to hit the forefront, but CKB is really doing this. And this is one reason CKB is going to rise from the ashes. And we're going to make a lot of money. I think actually what happened is the bull market got pushed out. So just like it kind of happened earlier in 2021 because of the worldwide event that changed the globe that happened, we all got our stimulus checks. The same thing is going to happen with this, except it's going to prolong the bull market. I'm telling you that. So we're going to see the bull market go into, I say, March or April of 2026. And then we're going to see Bitcoin go down to about 65,000. We're going to have a big bear market. And the other possibility is that we have a super cycle. I don't believe that yet. I'm not going to change my mind. I think it pushed out the bull market by a couple of months. We're going to see CKB probably back up at 2 cents realistically. I want to say we're going to 20x. But realistically, I think CKB goes back up to 2 cents. That's almost a 10x from here. I've been watching the charts. There is some serious falling wedge breakout potential that could be happening that could bring us very high up to a new level for CKB that we haven't seen in a long time. So guys, I just wanted to make this short video today, share a little bit about Rosenbridge, talk a little bit about the price targets. We're going to rise again, and it's going to be quick and it's going to be fast, and we're going to make a lot of money in a short amount of time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to travel to these CKB conferences. I'm going to have fun. Hopefully we'll be at Bitcoin in Vegas, and we'll be making a way for CKB. We're not going to have a booth or anything there. CKB is not going to have a booth or anything there. So I'm not going to be able to do that, but we're going to hopefully be going, promoting CKB, meeting community members. There was actually Kawhi, why do I always call it Kawhi? It's called Kawhi. Kawhi was at the Bitcoin mining event, and they didn't have a booth, but we made great connections, and I think that's what we're going to do in Bitcoin in Vegas, and then we might be going to other events as well, and actually have a booth after that. I don't even remember the name of the event right off the top of my head. I'll tell you guys next time. Let me see if you're in the comments. How are you guys doing tonight? I hope everybody is well. Oh, hey. Merry Felixmas. Let's see. Bro, you're very uninformed if that's what you think. But hey, Merry Felixmas. We're definitely doing a lot of cool things. In the KOL groups. So we're getting people together. We're going to be starting to put some crazy media at these events. Six Figs already has a crazy media, and I'm going to get access to that when we had our battle as the dinosaurs and kings. But at each of these events, I'm going to start interviewing people too, start uploading some shorts of those. We're going to see what people are doing, not only on CKB at these events, but in other crypto projects with a main focus, of course, on CKB, because that's the thing. But I want to start making more connections with different chains, start bringing value, more to CKB, and just start making my presence. I'm going to start probably making 3 videos a week again. I'm starting to really get that YouTube itch again, where I'm going to start creating more content, be, consistent on here, start, doing some successful TA. It just sucks when the market's down. I don't do really good when the market is in a constant down, but if you guys follow my channel and you stick with me until the market does recover, you guys will see price target after price target. I'll hit them pretty well with precision. I could do it now. It's just when I'm not interested in something as much, when the price goes down, it's really hard for me to really be analytical with the TA. So once the price does start moving to the upside, you guys are definitely going to want to pay attention to this channel. With ICP, I nailed every price target from $3 to $16.20 over months, every single time. So I'm going to do the same with CKB. I'm going to watch, and when that price does break out, we're going to be hitting price target after price target. We're going to tell you kind of hopefully when the top is going to be reached. I think it's going to be March or April. I think we just prolonged the bull market for a little while. So guys, I hope you had a Merry Christmas. I love all of you guys. YouTube has really kind of shaped me as like an entrepreneur. I have so many connections now. I became a business-minded person, and I'm able to share what I'm good at, and that's crypto. That's why I joined YouTube in the first place. Yeah, the connections are cool. Wasn't expecting that. Didn't think I'd amount to anything. I thought a few people could make some money off of my crypto picks because I was making a lot of money, and I found out I was good at it. So I came on YouTube to share that. And that's the passion that I need to get back to. Yeah, I like, doing promotions for these companies, but I wouldn't do nothing for no crypto company that I didn't believe in. Kwai's cool. Alan's cool. CKB's cool, Jordan Max cool, all these, Divinity's cool. So these are the reasons that I work with certain places. I could be working with a Graph right now. I didn't like the way that they did things. I didn't like them and nothing against the Graph. I'm sure there's good people there. I just had a bad, little experience there. And so I think, it's really important for communities to be inclusive and to be realistic in everything that they're doing. And I think that's why I go to the ones that I do, and I don't just promote every crypto. And I believe in them for a long time, even after I don't make, any more money promoting them. I still love ICP. Haven't made money off of that for a long time. I've been promoting CKB for a long time before I made any money off of that. Kwai was something cool that I liked. I looked into that for 2 weeks before I made a video on it. He's hitting me up. He's like, bro, did you look at that yet? And I'm like, yeah, I'm getting into it, dude. I swear. And I'm looking at it, and I was. And it's cool, and I like it, and I like their soap upgrade. But that's why I'm looking at these projects. Definity with their Caffeine AI. Before that, it was the Chain Key Assets. And now that's what CKB's bringing, except in a whole different way with Bitcoin ordinals and the Rosen Bridge. And so these are the kind of things I look for, guys. So again, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a Happy New Year. Hopefully I will be here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday going forward. I might just start with Monday, Friday every week for a while and then bring Wednesday in there. But I think I'm going to start doing XRP videos on Wednesday. We'll have ICP on Monday. We'll have XRP or Solana or something on Wednesday. And then we'll have our CKB videos on Friday. And I think that's how we're going to do it going forward so that we can get other ecosystems to hear about CKB. I'm serious. Like, this is something I'm passionate about right now. And so I want to see it succeed. So I wish you guys the best. I hope you stacked your bags. I hope you're ready for that next big pump, because I am. I'm psyched. We rise from the ashes, and this is how I've been successful every time. Yeah, it's like 8 months of getting beat down, a year of getting beat down, and then we rise because we're resilient, and that's all it takes to be a winner in crypto for the most part. All right, guys, that being said, goodbye.